In Azure Boards, referencing fixes #taskid for a bug closes the bug. You can add this value in the commit or in the title description of a pull request. To configure authentication for an application, you can create an app, add a secret, and then configure the ID and the secret for the application. Flaky test is a test that provides different outcomes, pass or fail, even when there are no changes in the source code or execution environment. You can turn them off manually and create the test pass percentage to prevent pipeline failures. Azure Pipelines app for Teams allows you to have notifications in Teams. It needs to be configured as a connector. Also, you can use Azure Logic Apps and Azure Application Insights. Azure Boards replaces Jira, Build Pipelines replaces Jenkins, and Release Pipelines replaces Octopusol. Teams can be hooked into using action groups or a logic app with an HTTP trigger. At Azure Pipelines, subscriptions is the command to interact with the Boards bot. At Azure Boards, link gets you the ability to create items on a board. Azure Boards are a replacement for Jira Task Management. You can place a link text, key hash, in the title and description. To trigger a build when code is checked in, you can enable C by using the Triggers tab and enable continuous integration. This also allows you to version your code to prevent the configuration of a project to change over time. Self-hosted agents help you speed up the job and give you more control, and there is a cache on the server. The self-hosted agent also allows incremental builds without purging environments between the pipeline executions. ACI will work for an agent on a VM or in a container. They require a PAT to register. The agent requires line of sight for on-premise, so most likely need a self-hosted. Also requires an external service connection for Git if it's hosted somewhere else. You can purchase self-hosted parallel jobs to speed up deployment. Incremental mode when deploying a YAML template leaves unchanged resources in the resource group. Complete mode deletes the resources that aren't in the template. Validation mode is to find problems with the template before creating resources. It will always create the resource group though. A step that runs on an agent is a job. A task is part of the agent job.